Welcome, Sagittarius, to your April 2024 reading, and thanks so much for tuning into my channel. Now, Sag, if this is the first time you have tuned into my channel, I offer free mini readings to new subscribers. Now, if you are interested in a mini reading, you need to follow the steps I'm about to go through, and you will go in line to receive your mini reading. Now, I was inundated with people that accepted the free mini readings, so there is a long wait, so please be patient. But what you have to do is click the subscribe button, which is completely free. In the comment section below, put new subscriber free mini reading. Then you need to make sure that you change your settings so I can see who your subscriptions are. And once I see my channel in that list, I will give you your free mini reading. And the way that will work is I will do a little video for you, and I will leave the link as a reply to your comment, and you will be able to click on that link and access that video. I was going through and I was actually typing up all of the mini readings, and it was just taking so long. I was never going to be able to get through them all. So this way I can knock out a few at a time, and I will give you those, I'll upload them, give you your link, and you will be able to access your mini reading from there. If you have any issues, let me know. I've already started doing them this way, and I haven't had anyone say they couldn't access them or couldn't see them. So as I said, keep an eye out for those. I don't know if you need to click the little bell to be notified. I'm not sure. But if you just keep in mind that there will be a response coming through. But there, as I said, there is a long wait. So please don't be worried if you don't hear from me in the first few weeks. And whenever you get that message, it will be the right time for you as well. So let's get into this month's reading. And wow, there is a real theme of love here for you Saggies. Now, you start out the energy with the Ace of Cups. What a beautiful card. This is a new relationship for some of you, a new beginning in an existing relationship. The Ace brings in so much love, so much emotion. It is almost a gift from God here. When this shows up, it just indicates that there are so many heartwarming emotions and honest connections with other people here. And I mean, look, you've got the Knight of Cups. They're actually holding a massive heart. The Knight of Cups can talk about that knight in shining armor that comes in that you've been dreaming about as well. And the Page of Cups talks about beautiful love messages too. But we'll get into each of those. Now, as I said, this can talk about a beautiful new romance, but it can signify a really close and intimate platonic friendship as well. So you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Now this is a Virgo. I would normally read as a Virgo, but it can be any earth sign, so a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. And it's interesting, you've got the King of Pentacles here, which I would read as a Taurus, but again, you've got the King and Queen. This is divine counterparts. So even though you are a fire sign, there is a partnership here of two people that are perfectly suited to each other. You've also got a Pisces here, or certainly another water sign. But you've got the Taurus here. So Taurus is playing a major role here in your reading. But this is just a great connection, a great friendship, very close. And it also talks about a time of deepening spiritual and psychic experiences as well, just on another level, you know. They always talk about new emotions, and this can even be new things happening within an existing family, or, you know, new level of intuition for you as well. But this can even talk about a new home, just, a loving emotional time where you are setting up this wonderful new home for your family. But yeah, if this isn't a new love, this is just a deepening of an existing relationship. But you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. This could be with a Virgo or with another earth sign. But the Queen of Pentacles is someone that can do it all. Now, often if these court cards, these people, when I talk about star signs showing up in a reading, the cards talk more about the character of the person rather than the star sign. So if I'm talking about a Virgo and you don't have a Virgo in your world, they can actually just be describing somebody else with the same characteristics, because star signs can be a bit funny. Our rising sign, our moon sign can be more how we connect than our actual sun sign. I don't want to get too much into astrology there. I'm not an astrologer. But the Queen of Pentacles, this can also be describing you too. When these cards show up in a reading, they can talk about the characteristics that we are going to be taking on when they show up. So this is someone that can do everything. They are the sort of person that, gets the kids up in the morning, goes to work, does a full day of work, comes home, picks the kids up, does the cooking, does the cleaning, goes out, does the back, the gardening, goes out on and has meetings and is on all of the committees. It's that sort of person that just has their finger on the pulse and can just do everything. So I feel like in April you could be very, very busy doing a lot of things here. But this also is someone that is just an amazing friend, an amazing mother, an amazing spouse. They are really there to support you. And, as I said, they can sort of simultaneously, they can run a company, they can raise money, they can give to their favorite charity, they can tend to the garden. It's one of those sorts of people. So they're there to support you and help you if this is someone in your life. But when the Queen shows up as well, there's a lot of magic going on in this card. This is quite a nice time of you being able to manifest your desires, manifest financially what it is that you want. And I feel like you've come to this place in your life where you've figured a lot of things out, and you want to take the down to earth approach to a lot of problems here. But I feel like you're also being called upon to make sure that everyone around you has their needs met in a way as well. You can't forget your family and your friends just because you're really, really busy here. And this card pops up when just as a reminder to use kindness in your interactions with others as well. You might think that they understand. You might think you understand the situation that they're going through, but it's quite possible that they're going through more than what you actually know. So keep that in mind as well. Now, the Hierophant here, you might be wanting to take some traditional roads when it comes to your work, your career, your relationships here. The Hierophant is that card of tradition and doing things the way within certain structures. To give you an example, this is, you might be honoring traditional and traditions and sort of rituals in a way. So this is a card of marriage. You might want to go down a traditional route and get married. This talks about traditional institutions as well, like religion, like universities, like corporate business, those traditional structures that sort of are withheld within society. And you might be accepting conventions here. But in saying that, this may be making you feel a little bit trapped as well. And you've got the Eight of Swords there. And so you might just decide, I don't want to do things the traditional way. I don't want to be confined by what society deems to be the way we should do things. And I want to do things a little bit differently here, whether it is your relationship, whether it is the way you work, or the way you seek knowledge. You might not want to go to university to get another degree. You might want to travel. You might want to change that way of doing things and seek out knowledge in an alternative way. Look at alternative healing, that kind of thing. We might want to buck the trend here simply because you might be feeling confined by doing things in the traditional way. But again, the Eight of Swords, this is often just our perception that makes us feel trapped and stuck. Particularly if you look at this card, the cage is open and they just need to pull their wings in and push the cage open, and then they can fly away. The angel can fly away. They're not trapped there. It's just in their mind. So just be mindful of that as well. But the Knight of Cups, what a beautiful, beautiful card. This is love. This is emotion. All knights are the movement of energy here. So I do feel like, definitely love and emotions are the focus of your month in April. And you are really... This is a card of a really sensitive card. It's a card of deep emotion and charm, and it's romantic in nature as well. So this new love that could potentially be coming in for some of you is absolutely just beautiful. And it's so exciting. And I feel like for a lot of you, if you are single, you want to manifest this type of love. You've got the Magician here. You want to draw in this person or people, whatever floats your boat, but you want to draw in this person to you. And if you've been single for a while, you might be actually manifesting your perfect partner here. You've got the ability to do that, Sag. So just think about it. And if you want to change an existing relationship, you might be also manifesting that as well. If there's some things that you want to change and bring about some shifts in an existing relationship, I feel like you're going to be manifesting that as well. Now this, as I said, there could be a significant Pisces here. This is the Page of Cups. I do read this as a Pisces, but again, general reading, so it could be any water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But the pages are all about messages or messengers. So there could be some beautiful messages of, quite intimate messages. This is a card of sort of emotional connections and intimacy and really bonding on a deep level. It's a card of togetherness and admiration here. So there could be, as I said, there's a Taurus here and here. So you could be really connecting in a beautiful way with a Taurian, or another earth sign. But yeah, just lovely emotional connections and lovely messages too. This is always good news. If you've had waiting on some news of a financial matter, or in your career, there's some great news coming in here about that as well. So just really happy, tender emotions in this card. Now the King of Pentacles, this is someone who is a great business person. They are often the leader of their company or in a managerial role. They are very generous with their money as well. But this talks about prosperity. This talks about abundance. This is a great card for you financially. It is a great sign that you are in a very stable, strong position in April here. You're bringing in your finances. If this doesn't represent a person in your life, you know, it's just talking about your finances being in a great spot. Now let's get some clarifying cards out. Now this was the Tarot of Mystical Moments, this deck here, and this deck that I'm using to clarify is the Mystical Tarot. I absolutely love this deck. It's my favorite one, and I try to use it either as my main deck or as my clarifying deck when I do my readings. Just the imagery is so beautiful. I don't know who has done the imagery. I'm going to take that one. It's just poking out there. Whoa, that one flew out there. Oh, there's a few. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like if you've had any heartbreak here, this has actually made you so much stronger. Any heartbreaks, any sadness that you've been carrying, in a way, you know, you've got the Strength card here. This is a Leo, and you've got an Aries here, Leo and Aries. But the Strength card, this talks about that deep inner strength that we often get through our hurts, through any sort of pain or challenging times in our life. We gain this internal strength. You know, the old saying, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So this really is saying that you have reached this ability here to overcome any of this heartache and turn it within to make you the emperor, you know, to make you that the King of Wands. You know, Aries, the King of Wands, I often say it's a general reading, and this can represent any fire sign, which it can even represent Sagittarius. You are a fire sign, so this can be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. But quite often than not, this is that Aryan energy where they are the boss, they are in control, they are the leader, they organize things, they have structure and planning. And so I feel like you are going to be taking on a lot of this energy in April as well. And you need to make sure that you put yourself first here as well, Sag. Take on this Aries-like energy and make sure any decisions that you are making them on your behalf first before you think about those around you. Even though you do have the Ace of Cups, which does ask you to consider the feelings of those around you, I feel like you are going to be in control, and particularly in letting go of any pain or heartache. Now, for some of you, this could just be talking about a Leo and an Aries that have really caused you some pain here that you are needing to overcome in April, and it will be coming up for you. You will be focusing on that, and we'll just pull a card on that to see, to get some clarification on that. Yeah, I feel like you are. Okay. There's also another Cancer or Pisces here again. The moon normally represents a Pisces, but because the moon is the ruler of Cancer, I sometimes do read this as a Cancer, but this is a Pisces showing up here. But there's something here that you don't have the full picture on. And I feel like you're going to be working towards gaining some knowledge as well. This is learning, training, honing your skills, getting better. This is almost a playful kind of creative conflict that's going on here. I feel like for some of you as well in April, you're a little bit bored with the situation that you're in. It's a little bit lackluster. You kind of got that ho-hum. You know, from the outside world, you've got everything you want. You've got those 3 cups full to the brim. You know, you've got your home, you've got your relationship, or not, but you're happy where you are, emotionally, physically, mentally. But there's something that's not quite right. There's something missing. And here you've got the hand of God offering you that cup. I'll hold it up so you can see it closely. You know, the hand of God is offering that cup through the cloud. But because this figure is a little bit bored and not focused on that cup, they're focused on their situation and not being fulfilled, they might actually miss this amazing opportunity that is being offered. So keep an eye out for this wonderful new opportunity that's going to allow you to stretch yourself emotionally, mentally. You know, there's something here that you don't know. The moon talks about something hidden, something secret, something coming in for you that could be a bit of a surprise that you aren't aware of yet. So don't worry too much if you're feeling a bit lackluster in April and like things aren't exciting as exciting as you would like them to be, because there's something that's coming in for you that you aren't aware of yet, which is really going to be wonderful, I feel, particularly with the King of Pentacles that you've got and the Queen. And this is a card also that asks you to use your intuition, allow it to guide you in any direction or any decisions that you do need to make as well. So we'll get your final card out here from the Now I Understand Oracle deck by Janine McLean. And the imagery here is by her daughter. Take action. Put your plans into action. Take a step forward and make it happen. Wow, that is so connected now. I understand that King of Wands. This is the card. The King of Wands is actually the card of action, of taking control, of, like I said, making plans, putting things in order and making it happen. So the fact that you've got the Magician here as well, where you are manifesting your desires, and you've got the King of Wands where you can actually have the power to do so. Put your plans into action here, Sag, because there is absolute success here for you to be had. You know, it's there for the taking. So I hope that resonated with you. Please take me up on my offer of that free mini reading. And if you have any other issues when I do give you that link, please let me know as well. So have a great month, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.